La Liga matches of the week. Real Madrid against Elche. In Gematria, it's Elche. That's Gematria 33. I expect Real Madrid to defeat Elche. It should not be any problems. Then they play Girona after that. Girona does equal 35. For Real Madrid, there are two outcomes: draw against Elche and then beat Girona. But I think they will enter the match 0-0 with 35 points against Girona, going for their 37 points against Girona. So this has me to believe that Real Madrid are going to win this week. Barcelona and Athletic Club Bilbao. The Barcelona are going to win that one. They just have to keep pace with Barcelona. The thing about this game is that they play Alaves after that. Alaves is Gematria of 102. Barcelona should enter the Alaves match with 10 wins and 2 losses. It's kind of like 10 wins and 2 losses. So I think they do enter the Alaves match with 10 wins and 2 losses for the season. Hopefully this match doesn't end in the draw. Barcelona with 29 points before taking on the Blues in the Champions League. The Blues is Camacho 29, so don't be surprised if it ends in a draw. But if Real Madrid win, Barcelona, they're gonna win. Athletic Club is a harder game. They got some defensive issues here over the past couple of games that they certainly have to fix. Villarreal, I think they'll get their 29th points, enter kickoff 0-0 with 30 points against Mallorca. In Gematria, it's Mallorca, that's Gematria 30. And this will bring us to Atletico Madrid. There are two outcomes that can happen. They can draw to have 26 points. Getafe is Gematria 26, but then you see Getafe is Gematria 28. So they could get their 28th points against Getafe. But then they play Oviedo after that. Oviedo's Gematria 29, so there are two things that can happen with that match. If they draw against Getafe, they can get their 29th points against Oviedo. And if they beat Getafe, 29 points, 0-0 at kickoff at the time of kickoff against Oviedo. So let me type in Oviedo in the calculator. Excuse me, I already did type in Oviedo in the calculator. 70, 34, 92, and 29. Could Atletico Madrid get the 29 goals against Oviedo? They're at the bottom of the table, so if there's a game that the goals gonna pile up, it's gonna be against Oviedo. Getafe, they're notoriously scrappy. 7 wins and the 4 draw. The points column. What about the acronyms? What are the... Getafe Club de Football is the acronym. The use of the acronym is very important in the overall computation. Getafe Club de Football. There's nothing showing with the 35 and the 37. I guess the acronym use of Oviedo, Real Oviedo. Okay, Real Oviedo is their name. But you see, they're 20th, so you know Atletico are going to beat them. But I think, honestly, the under, I think, for the Atletico match against Girona, against Getafe, because it could. That's just how the analysis is going to fall, honestly. They could get a draw, 1-1, or win 1-0, and enter 29 points, or they actually get the 29th points against Real Oviedo. So, yep, the Atletico, they could have a draw and still be in relatively safe position in the table. They face Inter in Champions League. I think Inter are owned by the the Oak Tree Company. But no, Atletico Madrid, they're not going to lose. The numbers show that they should pick up a point. But Oak Tree is Gamache of 75. They could enter the match against Oak Tree with 7 wins and 5 draws in La Liga. So, yeah, Atletico Madrid, the match could end in a draw. I won't be surprised if it does against Getafe. I think there's more to look at with Barcelona. I think the amount of points in all competition, wins and losses in all competitions, I think that's what we have to look at here at Barcelona. I think Athletic Club does equal 44. Their 33rd goal against Athletic Club. Athletic Club 44, Barcelona 44 goals for the season, but they should get to the plus 23 against Bilbao. Bilbao is Gamache 23. Let's see if the match is actually held at Bilbao. It's actually at Barcelona, but still plus 23 against Bilbao, and it should play out that way, I think.